Welcome back to Octothorpe, sponsored by Toyota Tundra, their new line of 2021 pickups. Get yours this October. Start saving them now, folks. I'm here with Ryan. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm good, Connor. Welcome back.
Yep.
All of our diehard torpedoes are out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, heard a lot of feedback from the name. They love it.
They love it?
Yeah, they love being called the torpedoes.
I haven't looked at it. Yet.
We got one of our listeners right here wants to... she apparently has feedback. What do you guys say? Mm-hmm. You got to talk loud.
What's the phone calling?
So torpedo is a thing before you guys. You do know that, right? Do you know who the torpedo is?
I don't think it's picking you up. So torpedoes was a thing before us.
So Char's trying to say.
What did I say?
This is my old ogre of a wife. She's cutting in and she's saying "Gold ball and chain."
Yep.
Like you got the wall.
Chain.
You got the wall. I got this one.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to say the torpedo was a thing before our listeners, and I absolutely know that that's true. Jim Thorpe, which is one of the greatest, 100%. This is where it comes from. She's shaking her head, but she's a dum-dum. Jim Thorpe.
Who?
Jim Thorpe was the greatest American athlete ever.
Okay.
And he was known as the Torpedo.
What'd he do?
Be an athlete.
And he played everything?
No, he did everything, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look up Jim Thorpe.
Jim Thorpe.
Yeah, Jim Thorpe. He was a G. So anyway, torpedoes, loving the names.
Google it. It's actually Ian Thorpe, an Australian swimmer.
Ian?
Guess who was... Guess
Ian.
who was...
Well, all right.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. We got the whole ball. We got the old ball and chain coming in.
Hold on. We got to turn down our mic volumes. Char's getting us all fucking riled up.
We keep peeking?
We keep peeking left and right.
All right.
Hey, I'm so sorry to our listeners that this person...
Yeah, I'm sorry we hurt
just
your
keeps
ears.
fucking interrupting us. So first off, Jim Thorpe is old as shit. So maybe that guy from Australia stole his nickname.
Yeah, it kind of
sounds...
And
we stole it back. We brought it back to the United States.
I'll be honest, it sounds like Australian nationalist propaganda.
It does to me. Yep.
I'm not going to lie. I usually, that's usually not my stance on most things. People have an opinion. It's an opinion. But this sounds like propaganda come down from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you got a sleeper agent here or what, but...
Yep. Well, that's why it took me so long to get a clearance. So here we are.
Yep.
No, we brought it back to the United States because USA's #1 all day, every day, baby. And I firmly believe that in my heart. But also, we got a brief this week about you can't say anything bad about America or else I'm going to lose my job. So this is me saying I love America. We've never done any wrong, and we're back-to-back World War champs. Let's go, America.
Let's go, America. And I'm not racist. It was a joke in the last episode.
Okay,
so I can't lose my job for that, too.
So we're not, just to prove that we're not racist, this is actually a very special podcast because coming up is Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yep.
And for those of you that didn't know, he was the guy that did the Protestant Reformation. He made it to where all blacks could go to any church that they want.
Yeah, that's true. The 12 races allowed in church.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, and
because it wasn't just the blacks; it was all the minorities in the world.
Okay, hold on. Don't call them the blacks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm using their terminology of the time.
And hold on. So McKee actually, I appreciate you saying the blacks because most of the time he says the coloreds, and I'm like, holy shit! Calm down, Jim Crow.
No, I don't say that. No.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does.
I don't say it. Come on, guys.
Behind closed
Come
doors,
on.
he goes.
Trust me, bro. Trust me. I don't say that.
Behind closed doors, he goes, the coloreds. Jim Crow was right, but that's how he starts every sentence.
Why do you?
He goes, the coloreds. Jim Crow was right. Can you believe this weather? That's how he starts every sentence. He goes, the colors, Jim Crow was right.
Do you know how lazy I am?
Lowered my car insurance?
No. There's no way. I'm way too lazy to put that in every sentence.
This is the air that he's trying to put on for you guys.
No. Most of my sentences are one words anyway. Listen, it takes all of my energy that I save up through the week to talk for an hour on this, and I barely talk then. So no one's buying this right now.
I believe it. But
you said it.
But his mind is full of hateful, racist thoughts. Let's be honest. You can take the boy out of Oklahoma, but you can't take the Oklahoma out of the boy.
All right, no comment on that one. But it's what I say that matters.
You know what? I believe that.
Yep.
I actually think that sentiment's right.
You gonna get me on a thought crime? Come on now.
yeah, that's true.
Come on.
What do you?
Come on now, son. You gonna get me on
the thought police?
The thought police, huh? We don't like thought police around here.
You ever seen that movie Minority Report with Tom Cruise?
No, I've heard of it though.
Bro, it's wild. So essentially, what happens is this is where the thought police comes in.
Is he running from BLM protesters? Entire movie?
No,
I gotta get out of. He's the last white man in the world.
No, so at that point, this movie takes place in the future, and BLM has been defeated from their uprising.
Okay, by who?
I guess the white nationalists.
Go
I don't
ahead.
know who are they at war against. Who are they at war against? I don't know.
All right. Well,
who's BLM at war
all right.
against?
I don't know. This bit's going in a weird direction though. Let's keep going. All right. What happens next?
Okay. So what it boils down to is the war of 2021. Which, oddly enough, we are currently in there. According to this movie, this is all according to this movie. This isn't conjecture on my part. This is Hollywood doing their thing. Tom Cruise signed off on this.
Nostradamus.
Yep. So 2021, Tom Cruise is essentially Nostradamus.
Yeah. Have you seen how his teeth aren't centered?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So, all right. That's detracting from your
100%.
story.
Like, I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
Like
Me too. Like before I go to sleep. Yeah.
More than a human being should. I think about Tom Cruise. All of his teeth are shifted like quarter of an inch to the right.
I go, if he did it, I could do it.
Well, his teeth are like perfectly straight, but they're just not
they're
centered.
Yeah. They got rotated a little.
Yeah. So according to this movie, 2021, BLM, the rising really started to happen. Reverend Al Sharpton finally takes hold of BLM, and he says, we're going to take down these honkies. I support him. Honestly, can't stand the whites. Can't stand the whites.
Yeah, but have you heard what he says about the Jewish people?
Oh,
Reverend Al Sharpton.
No, go ahead.
Notorious Jew hater. I have no quotes.
Okay, hold on.
This is all conjecture.
Hold on. Sidebar. Is it just conjecture, or do you really think that this guy probably hates Jews?
No, this is real. Like
real life.
I've heard things about this.
That he hates the Jews.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see your opinion on this. If this is true.
I'm torn because
you hate white people.
I hate the whiteys.
Yeah.
Yep. Since day one, I've been like, the white man's keeping me down. But it's also because I've only had white principals growing up in my elementary schools. Mrs. Schmidt was a real. Wait, no. Mrs. Schmidt was dope.
Yeah.
Who was this one before? My elementary school principal? Yeah, she was a real bitch.
Mine too.
She's a real bitch.
Dude, they caught me bringing fireworks to school and they suspended my ass.
I thought they suspended your ass because your brother beat up people.
No, that's why I got kicked out of Catholic school.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, it's a long record. I got a rap sheet. back there.
Yeah, man. This guy can't commit any crimes. His name's out there.
I tell it every time I touched it back down in Oklahoma. They go, "You got any fireworks on you, asshole?"
Yeah.
Your brother still getting into fights?
They go, "Get on out of here."
Yeah, get on out.
You think we forgot?
Get on.
Do you think we forgot?
They don't forget.
Yeah. I had that elementary school teacher. Fuck, I can't remember her name, but I remember this got called the cardboard box wars of third grade. Is it third grade or fourth grade?
Were you a prominent figure in this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we found this cardboard box on our like playground was real weird because there was no fences. So if you really wanted to, you could just like leave.
You just go home.
You could just leave.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was part of the playground where it was like kind of like a rolling hill, and you would still technically be on the playground if you were on the other side of the hill, but nobody could see you. So we found a cardboard box, and what we were doing is we were using this cardboard box to like sled down the hill effectively. And this was like spring or fall or something like that. So there's no snow, but we were doing that. And then another group of kids said, "Hey, we want this box," and we were like, "Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Yeah,
I fucked your mom last night. I ate that box real good." Third grade, I was saying that.
Yeah, you can pray for my cold dead hands, motherfucker.
Yeah, they looked
and
up
you play
and
army and shoot each other with invisible guns until one side wins.
Well, so that would have been the more peaceful solution than what we did.
Oh.
What we did was say, "No, this is our box," and these kids were like, "No, it's ours," so they went to take it. And
did it escalate to a wall ball match?
It got into like a massive fist fight. Like I'm talking about like.
Okay, so this is prison yard shit.
Yeah. I'm talking. This is some greasers versus Socs from the outsider stuff.
Yeah. You're performing hits on motherfuckers with dumbbells while they're on the bench.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
exactly.
Yeah, I see what's happening.
Yeah, I'm shivving people. So a big old fight broke out, and then this bitch, she brings us into her office, and she's like, I don't know why this had to escalate all the way to the principal, and thinking back about it, but it was a pretty big fight. And she brought us in. She's trying to get to the bottom of it, and we're all just a bunch of like 8-year-olds.
You're not talking.
We're a bunch of 8-year-olds, and like all of us are just saying,
you,
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't know shit about it. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Like,
I'm not saying nothing without a lawyer.
Yeah, be like, who are you talking about? Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Yep.
I don't know.
Could have been my best man at my wedding. Never heard of him.
I don't know that, man. I don't. It's real unfortunate what happened to that kid. I was not a part of that. I don't know anyone.
Hey,
I don't know him.
My condolences to the family. You know, that's upsetting.
It's a real shame that he had to get hurt like that. But I don't know anything about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. You watch a lot of Sopranos.
I'm a big fan. Big fan.
You watch too much Sopranos. All right.
So go on.
Wait, we go? So Minority Report. Mm-hmm. Hey, sorry, boys. We're gonna circle the wagons right back to Minority Report.
Get on back into what we were talking about.
I don't. Oh yeah, because I was talking about how I hate white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the honkies.
Because of that.
Yeah, because of this principle.
Okay.
Yeah. She started it. Until about 8 years old, I loved the whiteys, but now can't stand them. Can't even look at them. I'm having a hard time looking at you right now, Cracker.
Whoa!
What, dude? What are you gonna do?
I'm Native American. That's a hate crime.
That is so. Mickey's not even lying.
That's a hate crime.
He's not. He's not even lying.
I'm on the books, motherfucker. You're going down for this one.
McKee and his trashy ass fucking drunk family, because he's Native American. He's a fucking drunk.
Whoa!
Calm the fuck down.
You're playing into another racial stereotype here.
100%.
Okay.
What am I going to piss off the 12 Native Americans that are left in this country? Ooh, boo hoo. So anyway,
that's true. We don't have a good win rate in the courts, so I think you got a good bet here.
Yeah, the only time that you guys have won in recent memory was whenever that old Indian guy went and banged that drum in front of that white kid that had the MAGA hat on at the Capitol. You remember that a few years ago?
I didn't follow that one. Different tribe.
Different tribe, yeah.
Yeah, we're the casino type.
So, like with so few of you, you think you guys would be like, power in numbers, let's unite. But it's like, oh, you're
no, it's really
you're
tribal.
Comanche?
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
It's literally tribal. Like,
yeah,
we don't really like each other.
Yeah, so McKean is like trashy family has to drive like 3 hours to get to a reservation so they can see the local witch doctor to get medicines.
Shaman.
Is that
shaman? By the way.
How false is that statement I just said?
It's not. Did you hear me disagreeing with you? You just used incorrect terminology, but if it's effectively same thing.
That's what I thought. That's so first off, you guys are still in the Bronze Age, so
Bronze Age?
Yeah.
Where are you getting this?
Native Americans?
What are you talking about?
Native Americans? You guys haven't grown from the Bronze Age.
Listen, I went down to my shaman witch doctor and got prescribed Viagra before I was on Blue Chew.
That was before you had the promo code.
Technically relevant.
That was before you had the promo code.
I didn't have the promo code then, so it was cheaper to go down and do that with the gas, like to spin the gas to go down.
And so what he's saying is whenever he went down to his shaman spit in his mouth and said, now you're
no.
Yep, and now you're gonna get boners, son.
Yeah.
And to test it out, the shaman raped him.
No, that's not what happened.
Okay.
I don't know where you're getting the story because
that's how witch doctors do.
No, that's not. No, they follow HIPAA. So you're pulling this out of your ass.
Witch doctors do not follow
the
HIPAA.
Witch doctor didn't rape me. Okay. The nurse helped to test it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nurse Mike. I remember that. Nurse Mike. Yep. Yeah. Nurse Mike running.
No, it was the
deer.
wall.
It was Mike running
No,
deer.
it was the north-facing wall to the building. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't a male nurse. It wasn't a female nurse. It was an animate object with a nurse cap on it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. And it did work. So,
yeah.
I mean,
turns out that tobacco spit that he spit in my mouth gave me raging boners.
Yeah, with all that racism you got, it still worked. You got it right. I'll give you that. Still worked.
Oh wait, you calling me racist?
Yeah.
Oh come on, dude.
You're calling me racist.
Well, yeah. You call them the coloreds.
No, I'm a minority. I can't be racist.
Well, so Jews are minorities too.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh, my God.
Boo-hoo, I've been persecuted since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo. Where is me? I have been kicked out of Egypt.
Boo-hoo, my people built one of the 7 wonders of the world. Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo, the Holocaust.
Yeah, your people did nothing, dude, except for, learn how to grow corn.
Your people, still alive. That's all I'm saying. There's 12 of us.
That
12
guy's
of us. 12 of us. 12 of us. 12 of us. Go on.
So they're still alive. So you just kind of contradicted yourself. And one of the 12 decided he's going to go to the Capitol and bang a drum in front of a white kid's face and make national news.
No, he was doing a rain dance, and the white kid walked up to him.
Did you watch?
No,
Okay, go ahead.
Listen, this is what actually happened.
Uh-huh.
They cut it out of context. He was going up there to bang the drum for the rain dance to bring good weather onto the area so the crops would grow good.
Well, he went all the way to Washington, D.C. to bang the gong, get it on.
Yep.
To bang the gong, get it on.
Yes.
And, like, if I'm not mistaken, that there's, like, Native Americans legally aren't allowed to leave Nevada. So what's he doing there? He's a criminal.
Where are you getting this?
Native Americans, the reservation that we...
Citation? Can you cite this?
100%.
Give me the law.
No.
Give me the bill.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The bill number.
Okay, so it was passed. Give me a goddamn second. I'm going through my notes.
Okay.
The bill was passed in 1816, and it said, no red people past Nevada.
Objection.
Overruled. Okay, see how that works?
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, good one.
I'm the judge.
All right, well, come on, let me get in here. Come on, man.
No, go ahead.
All right, well, there was actually a advisement that said, nah, just kidding.
Oh, it said nah, bro?
It's 1.1213A. Yeah.
Section
17C.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I didn't know you wanted the exact one. Jeez, bro.
On this podcast,
all right, okay,
we like to be factual on this podcast,
okay.
So somebody go look it up. And just to make sure that McKee wasn't full of shit, what was that number again, McKee?
You heard it. I don't need to repeat that shit again.
Okay, yeah, right.
It's in there. Come on, man. Yeah. You got to rewind
Rewind it.
Yeah, you can find it real easy. Yeah, but it's real. No, yeah, that we're allowed out of the state of Nevada now, which I don't know. That was state law, by the way, anyway. So if you're not a Nevada citizen, which even most Indians that live on the reservation technically is a different nation, so it doesn't even apply to them anyway. So good luck like persecuting someone who breaks that law.
Can I ask you this? Mm-hmm. You would know because you're full-blooded Native American.
200%.
You look at you and you say, "Holy shit, this guy is definitely
Chief McKee."
Well, his name's
That curse has been put on your family, by the way.
Oh, dude, hey, don't worry, dude. The Jews, we got so much money, dude. I can pay for somebody.
Are you good? You got like a forehead vein
popping
out
right now.
I was
laughing. I started coughing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess the curse is already working, dude.
Yeah.
I got the flu.
I'm telling you, it's real.
Yep. Got the.
I got to spit in your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn. Got a boner.
Damn it. No, wrong. That was the wrong chant. Yeah, it works, though. Your family's going to die soon.
Wait. I was going to actually ask you something. Mm-hmm. Fuck it. I don't remember. Back to Minority Report.
Okay.
So you're talking about thought police.
Yeah.
So the Minority Report is a movie where crime essentially isn't a thing anymore. Major crimes isn't a thing anymore.
But
like murder.
It's not illegal?
No, it's not a thing. It doesn't happen anymore. And the way that they stop it, this is where Tom Cruise comes in with his crooked ass smile, is there are certain like detectives or operators, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And they have this movie's you're follow me on this movie. They've got 3 girls that can tell the future.
Yes.
And they're called the Oracles.
Okay,
and they
like
keep them,
Greek shit.
Yeah, and they keep them in a bathtub. And they have computers hooked up to these 3 girls. And from these 3 girls, they can see when people have...
Why are they in a bathtub? Are they naked?
No. They've got like white linen on them. You don't get to see titty. They're also very young girls. I know that's upsetting for you.
Wow.
That's super upsetting for you because you're like, ooh, 9 years old, yum, 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 is what he says. He calls them the coloreds, and then he goes, 9-year-olds, yum, 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 yum.
Listen, I didn't walk into that one. There's no way I could have known. So that was just unfortunate.
He's seen the movie. It's his favorite movie. He loves the movie. Yeah.
No, okay, continue.
Can I continue with the movie?
Yes.
Before you fucking, do you need to go to the bathroom and rub one out real quick?
No.
Okay, well, we talked about 8-year-olds in bathtubs. You love it.
I can wait.
Okay. Oh,
Go on.
I can wait. I can picture these 8-year-olds about an hour from now. It'll be fine. That was McKee's thoughts. That's not mine. Don't clip that. Don't take that out of context. McKee's the pedophile. I'm not.
No.
So anyway,
That's not true.
Can I continue with the story?
You.
Jesus, guy. I can't get a word in
You're the one that
edgewise.
keeps going off about me being a pedophile. All right? Are we talking about the story? Or are we talking about me?
Because I think people should know.
Listen, have I been convicted?
No, you're a good pedophile.
Yeah, I haven't been convicted, but I have been tried. So stop talking about it. You can't get me twice, motherfucker.
That's true.
Okay,
Double
I
jeopardy.
beat it.
Double jeopardy.
I beat it.
Okay.
So
fine. Okay.
Go on.
So he's not a alleged pedophile. Can I say
No,
that?
cleared. No, it would be alleged if the case was still ongoing.
Okay.
I beat it. I beat the case.
So we're gonna call you a cleared pedophile?
No. You can call me a citizen, an upstanding Native American citizen.
Okay. So Chief plays with kids is over here to my left.
No, it's not my name. No, we don't have another guest on named that.
Yeah. Okay, so Minority Report, they got these 3 girls and they're like hooked up to wires and shit, and somehow these operators, which Tom Cruise is one of them, they can see into the future, but they can see like malicious intent.
Wait, so the Oracles see into the future, or the detective guys?
The Oracles see into the future, but they have like computers hooked up to them so that like basically a projection of what these oracles see goes up on like the wall. So these guys can see what they're seeing, and they can like fast forward and rewind just like it's tape.
Okay.
So they're using the oracles essentially as like a power source in order to see this stuff, and so they can see that like you know Billy is gonna come home and he's gonna catch his wife sleeping with the neighbor, and then Billy in a fit of rage is gonna kill people.
Yeah.
Kill those 2. So they preemptively arrest the guy.
Well, they don't arrest the wife for cheating?
Cheating's not a crime, is it?
It is in certain states.
Well, I mean, according to the big man upstairs.
Yeah, the big man.
The big man upstairs.
I mean, the southern states, that's the law.
Yeah, but you can.
I mean, love
Which
it or
doesn't make
hate it,
sense. You
that's
can
what
fuck
it
your cousin.
is.
You can fuck your cousin, but you can't fuck your neighbor.
Well, it depends if you're married or not. Listen, I don't make the rules. And whether I agree with them or not is irrelevant. I'm telling you what the law is.
Okay, yeah. I mean, like, fair. All I know is that, like, only God can judge me. Mm-hmm. And if you...
That's why I tell the judge.
Don't worry. Tom Cruise is going to arrest that guy for killing you preemptively, so you're going to live. But don't you worry. You're going to live with eternal damnation for cheating on your husband.
Yeah.
Forever.
I mean, who got it worse?
Right. Yeah, that guy, all he's going to do is, like, probably get, like, a little bit of sodomized in prison.
Yeah.
You get over that with time.
Yeah.
But eternal damnation...
That takes takes a little longer to get over. You know?
Probably just the same amount of sodomy too. I'm assuming.
I don't know. See, I imagine hell is very rapey. I don't know how you
Well,
how it is in your mind.
You ever seen the movie Little Nicky? With Adam Sandler.
No, I gotta catch up on my Adam Sandler
I'll give you a
films.
hint. He plays a basically retarded person.
Okay.
So classic Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah. So it's just Adam Sandler as himself.
Yeah, but this time he's the son of Satan. So curveball, whoop, record scratch. He's the son of Satan. Yeah. Huh. So he at the very beginning, this guy gets sent to hell, and I think for eternity he gets raped by a giant bird. That's his punishment.
How what? Like molested or raped? What does a bird cock look like?
Well, I don't know.
Have you seen the movie?
Well, it's a dude in a costume, man.
Oh, it doesn't show bird cock?
No, it doesn't show bird cock. No.
Okay.
No.
Hey, these are...
It's a valid question.
I haven't seen it.
It's a valid question.
Asking, bro.
Yeah, this was before like movies were like comedies were rated R.
Okay.
And like super raunchy.
So this is like a PG-13 where... Wait, this is Adam Sandler getting raped by a...
No, Adam Sandler doesn't get raped. No, he's the son of Satan. John Lovitz.
Who's that?
He's a guy that was on Saturday Night Live and shit. He's a peeping Tom. Mm-hmm. And so he like stares at this like hot MILF like taking off her shirt and stuff from from a tree. And he's staring through the window, and then he dies because he gets hit in the head with a slingshot. Pretty hilarious.
Wait, so if you look at titties and then die, you go to hell?
No, that guy was just a creep. It was just probably one of the things that he was doing.
So does the movie specify that he went to hell for that?
No, they just they cater the torture to like what you would do in your life.
Okay. Whew. All right, I'm good still. All right. Sorry, continue.
You looking at a lot of titties?
I look at a lot of titties.
You staring in the mirror a lot? You fat piece of shit.
Come on, bro.
Bro,
Come on, man.
Come on.
You
come on. You come on. You come on, you fatty.
You could have took that anyway as a layup, and you called me fat. That hurts my feelings.
I don't give a shit.
Chief Hurt Feelings over here does not have big titties, okay?
Ouch my feelings. Ouch my feelings.
That's not cool. That's not cool, bro. That's not cool. I'm getting my Jewish lawyer to persecute you.
Good luck.
So how's that? How's that for racial working togetherness?
Good luck. I know them all. They're all my cousins.
Fuck.
Yeah. Who you trying to get? You trying to get Hoyts?
No.
Who you trying to get?
Guess.
I know him.
Go ahead and guess.
No, go ahead.
No, you guess.
Was it Jacob?
No.
Was it Schmetzfeld?
Ever heard of a guy from Montana named Goldberg?
Oh, damn. Goldberg. I will say he there's no loyalty with Goldberg. Mm-hmm. He's the stingiest Jew that you could possibly find. And if you pay him handsomely enough, you give him something like casino royalties.
That's what I'm trying to get him.
He might try to, we're blood, but gold's thicker than water, you know?
Shekel is shekel.
A shekel's a shekel to a Jew.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Okay. Well,
I did.
I'm making sure. Hey, sometimes things are trying to get spun against me for some reason. You try and spin things against me.
Bro, I haven't if I have lied on this podcast once. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was burping. If I lied on this podcast once, I'd be surprised.
I wouldn't.
I haven't lied once on this podcast. Name a time.
I did not even say I refute that. I said, okay. So before we get into this, I said,
Okay. So let me just clarify. I've called this guy a pedophile on every single episode, and I was like, name a time that I'm a liar, and he's like, I can't think of one. It's because he is a pedophile. I've been acquitted.
I've been acquitted.
He's a cleared pedophile.
That's not what
redact my statement. I'm trying to be more PC. He's a cleared pedophile.
No.
Or what is
That's
it?
not even PC. If you're going to... Okay, first of all, you're wrong, but the PC way to say that would be that I'm a minor attracted person. Okay?
Ooh. So is that what you want me to call you now?
No. No. I'm just correcting you because you are wrong.
Well, okay, so I've heard of this abbreviation before. It's called a PP, and I think that's what you are. It's post-pedophile.
Two Ps?
Yeah, post-pedophile, which means you were at one point, but you're not anymore. You are.
Is that like the
reformed?
The people that go to the evangelical priests,
right? Yeah.
in Uganda, and they get cured of being gay, where he touches them, and they go, "Oh,
yeah,
I don't like men no more."
Have you seen?
Yeah, I've seen that video. Yeah, I like women. Yeah. Yes, I've seen it. No. It's very good.
Not only that video, but the one where the guy is he's snatching souls or whatever, snatching demons from bodies, and apparently the entire congregation, which this is a mega church, so there's like 12,000 people there. They're all rushing the stage to be cleansed of their sins, and whenever your sins are pulled from your body, apparently you just go limp. That's just what happens.
Huh?
And everybody's rushing the stage, so he takes off his jacket.
Uh-huh.
And he just starts waving it back and forth, how people in movies try to put out a fire.
Okay, yeah.
With a jacket.
Yeah.
Because they're idiots.
Uh-huh.
He's doing the same thing to everybody rushing the stage, and everybody collapses. Everybody starts as soon as they're hit by this jacket.
So this guy's going Super Saiyan priest mode.
He's stacking it's probably 7 people high, 30 rows back of people just because people are climbing over bodies to get their sins removed by this guy.
Did he power up before he did that? He's like,
yeah. Yeah,
before he cures all their sins.
Yeah, it took him 2 church services to power all the way up. So he said, "There's come back next time on church service 10 a.m."
It's 2.5 hour church sessions of him going backstories and flashbacks and him powering up to defeat the sins.
Defeat the amount of sins.
Hell yes. Does he get the yellow hair when he's finally powered up enough to defeat the sins?
Yeah, he was a black guy, so it became a high top instead of going down. But this high top he looked like Gerald from Hey Arnold. by the end of it.
His high top just gets higher the more powerful he is.
He looks, by the end of it, his hair looked like Doug Dimmadome. owner
Like
of the
hat?
Dimsdale
Okay,
Dimmadome.
Yep.
Yeah,
Finally, a reference that I get. Holy shit. You did it. Hey, you did it.
Yeah,
I got the reference.
All I had to do was reference, early 2000s Nickelodeon cartoons. Yep. Speaking of, did you see this? I know, like, you watch more NFL than I do because I don't watch. Well, you watch college. You watch a little bit more college than I do.
I used to a lot. Yeah, I don't as much anymore just because I don't have cable.
Yeah, I haven't watched a full football game since I played my last college football game, which was fantastic. We can go into that story after this, but I don't know if you saw this, but the NFL, Nickelodeon won a bid to air one of the playoff games in the NFL.
What?
Yeah, Nickelodeon won the bid. So in order
why would they want that? It seems like their demographic wouldn't give a fuck.
But it's to bring football to a younger audience.
Okay.
So they got, I forget which game it was, but anyway, they got a playoff game last week, and Nickelodeon murdered it. It was so sick. Every time somebody scored a touchdown, like they had CGI'd slime cannons on the screen, and like the slime cannons would shoot up, and they'd have like characters doing touchdown dances, like a bunch of like
Nickelodeon characters,
and shit,
like Squidward doing a dance or some shit.
Yeah, that shit was so dope.
You piqued my interest.
Yeah, honestly, it was super entertaining, and it was a really crummy game too. So that's what kept people into it. They're like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna do with them slime cannons next time.
I don't give a fuck about the game anymore. Let's see that Squidward dance.
Let's do that Squidward dance. Hey, Squidward, do the dab again.
What's the halftime show? They got a SpongeBob episode?
Yeah, it was straight. It was the one where SpongeBob's in the band, and they play.
Sweet Victory.
They play Sweet Victory at halftime. So it was great. But I don't know if you. I didn't know if you had seen that or not. But it was honestly super. It was super entertaining.
What do you watch this on YouTube or some shit?
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look this.
Which
up.
I thought it was genius because Nickelodeon. Yeah, okay, you won. You're gonna get lots of views because people that are fans of the sport and the teams, they want to watch the game. Yep. So they're gonna turn into.
Wait, so this played exclusively on Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon was the only carrier.
What the
of this
fuck?
game? Yeah. So they were gonna get. They were gonna get. It's wild, isn't it?
Okay, all right.
It's so wild.
That changes things.
Yeah. So people they're gonna get eyeballs because people are gonna be fans. But then, like with all of the CGI and everything, some kids might start getting into football that weren't previously because they're seeing SpongeBob breakdance at the 50-yard line. Like who the fuck knows? It was super entertaining to watch.
I gotta say, if I'm 12-year-old me, or maybe even like 8-year-old me or something, I see SpongeBob breakdancing at the 50-yard line, I would be a little more inclined to watch that game.
Yeah, I'll stick around.
Dad might be yelling at the TV and throwing bottles. He's like 93 beers deep at this point.
Yep, because he's Native American.
Yeah,
so,
Native American is the end of the first quarter. So,
yep, he had some of that.
Usually,
he had some of that fire water.
Some of the fire water. Usually, by this point, I've been sent to my room, and their mom and dad are fighting. But if SpongeBob's on there, I might be inclined to stay out a little longer.
Yeah, you might take that backhand to the head.
It might be worth it.
It might be worth it. Yeah. You see SpongeBob break down at the 50. All right, sorry about that cut. McKee needed to pee, and I need to grab another beer. And we are professionals, and we don't want you guys hearing McKee pee against bathroom water.
Yeah, I piss real hard. There's no way the mic's not picking it up.
Yeah, 100%. Blood in his urine tract right now.
From what?
From pushing too hard.
Where are you getting this?
I watch you when you pee.
You what?
I watch you when you pee. I want to make sure everything's going okay.
So you're calling me a sexual predator?
The sexual predator never came out of my mouth. I called you a pedophile. You, however, are a grown adult male, and if I want to, I can look at your fucking pee-pee.
Wait, so being a sexual predator and a pedophile are not at least synonymous? Is that what you're saying?
Being a sexual predator doesn't have the implications of the person that I'm predatoring on being under 18. Yeah, think about that, you stupid fuck. Anyway, let's move on.
Whatever, I guess.
Anyway, so the football game, that was pretty sick. Do you want to hear about the last college football game that I ever played in?
Of course I want to hear about it. But more importantly, I think the viewers want to hear about it.
All right. So college football by the end of it, I was completely done with football. That's why I haven't watched a full NFL game or football game since then, because I was so over football. It was just too much. It was kind of like I assume that a police officer goes home and they don't watch Cops when they get home because they live it.
It's like you conquered everything.
No, I wouldn't say
there's
that.
There's nothing left.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So first off, I was number one in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wasn't like
number one in the stats, number one on the jersey.
Yeah.
You know? Okay.
Number one in the playbooks, number one in your heart. Mm-hmm. So we were playing this team, and it was a pretty close game at the time, if I recall right. But anyway, we go to the sideline, and our defensive tackle, his name was Hunter Kelly. I like to call him Cunter Smelly because he had an anger issue, and he'd get really pissed off. But like, hey, what's up, Cunter? He'd be like, don't call me that. And I'd be like, okay, sure, thanks, Smelly.
Yeah.
He was getting all pissy on the sideline.
Yeah.
And I was like...
Did he go over to the coach after he said that? He's like, why is the kicker calling me Cunter? Who is this guy?
I'm the kicker in this story? That's a good one, dude.
You punt, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. So anyway... starting quarterback over here. I'm just kidding. I've never played a down quarterback. So he's getting all pissed off on the sideline, and I'm like, "Yo, Hunter, like, what's your deal, dude?" And he's just like, "That center keeps hitting me after the whistle." He goes, "So me and Hunter play on the defensive side of the ball. A center is on the offensive side for anybody who's dumb."
Yeah.
Let me explain it to anybody who's dumb.
Well, I know now.
Yeah,
so.
There you go. So
well, you look directly.
No, you knew.
You look into my eyes when you say dumb.
Well, okay, because there's nobody else in this fucking room, dude.
Well, look into the wall's eyes.
Okay, let me look. Don't worry, I'll look at the ceiling. Dumb. You happy?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, cool.
All right, continue.
So he's like the center keeps hitting me after the whistle. I'm getting really pissed about it. And Hunter's always like pissed about something, but he doesn't do shit. So I was like, okay, Hunter. Like I go, don't worry. If he does it again, I'll punch him as hard as I fucking can. He's like, you will? I'm like, yeah, sure thing, Hunter. So we go back for the next series, and it's a run play. I'm a safety, so I don't really get into the play.
You're a safety?
Yeah, I was a safety.
I thought you were a linebacker.
No, I was a safety. Yeah.
So you're one of those.
It's because I'm wicked fast, bro.
You're one of those fast fuckers.
Yeah, dude. At one time in my life, I was.
Damn, bro, you collecting rings out there, running like Sonic and shit.
Hey, bro, you know it, dude. Got to go fast.
You gotta go fast. I love me some chili dogs. That's what Sonic sounds like, right?
Why the fuck would he say that?
Does he say that at some point? Dogs.
Does he say that at some point?
Yeah, I'm a big, me, Sonic aficionado.
Yeah.
Sonic
big
likes
Sonic
chili
fan.
dogs.
Big Sonic fan over here.
I'm a Sonic historian.
Okay, well, apparently he loves chili dogs. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. So, yeah, that was a great Sonic impression, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I am the historian here. So.
Yeah, well, so apparently it was a perfect Sonic impression.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, can I continue?
Yes.
So,
thank you for
the next
asking.
play happens. Okay, fuck you. The next play happens. Tackle. I look over to the sideline to get the next call from our coach, and then I get bumped into. And I look, and it's Hunter and this other guy, like, going at it. So, you do, like, the teammate thing. You try to break it up. But in the middle of breaking it up, I was like, fuck. I told Hunter that if they got into it, I would punch this guy as hard as I could. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm a man of my word. If anything, I'm a man of my word.
Yeah.
So I reared back, and I'm such a dipshit because that guy was wearing a helmet and face mask, so this wasn't going to hurt him. And I hit that face mask as hard as I fucking could with my fist.
Broke the shit out of every hand. I broke
the fuck out of my ring and my pinky finger.
Hell yes.
Broke the shit out of him. But it was enough force to make him and Hunter go down, and like I kind of like fell on top of the pile. Next thing I know, two of their players like rolled me over, and they're just on top of me, wailing, beating the shit out of me, dude. Like just throwing haymakers as best I could. I had a helmet on too, so really didn't hurt that bad. We're all just a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
It's college athletes. Like,
Everyone's getting their hands broken.
Everyone's getting hands broken. So I'm like swinging where I could, trying to get them off me. I stand up, and I'm like, "Ooh, boy, that was a nice scrap." I turn around. There's about 200 people on this field beating the shit out of each other at this point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a real
and so every flag has gone out at this point, and people are just...
Oh, dude, yeah.
They got the police snipers in the prison towers.
Yeah.
They're just shooting players.
It was it was wild. It was the wildest scene that I've ever seen in my life. So we watched the film back, and to watch like both sidelines just converge and just start beating the like they weren't even converging like where the fight was taking place to help pull people off. They were converging just to beat the shit out of each other.
Okay.
So it was great.
So it was bedlam at this point. It was an excuse to fight, and everyone wanted to charge them.
Yeah, it was the last game of the year too, because nobody really gives a shit. Because nothing really happens. They'll be like, "You're kicked out of the game." Be like, whatever, it's the last game of the year. Who really gives a fuck? Unless like you really fuck somebody up, and then they're like, "You're kicked out for the next game, the first game of next year." But you know, who knows if they'll remember to enforce that shit?
And they're like, "Oh no, the what is it? What is 6A high or 6A low? I don't remember. 6A is no, that's high school shit.
Yeah, that's high school. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, okay, so at least I don't know how your division does it, but like the Big 12, usually the first game of the year is like a bigger team, just like playing a very small like fuck off team.
Yeah, so
they get money.
I played for the small fuck off team that we get paid. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a big game for you then.
The last one?
The first game of the season.
Oh, right. If you missed that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but for like them, if it's like
they're like,
you
who
play
gives
for
a
like
shit?
Alabama, they're like, I don't care.
They're like fucking Darnell Williamson the fifth. Like he can sit out.
Yeah.
Make up your mind what that guy looks like. You know, use your imagination.
We didn't say anything.
Wait, I didn't say nothing. No, we didn't.
Nothing.
Your imagination went right to what Darnell Williamson the third looks like.
He is,
or the fourth, whatever the fuck he is.
He is the halfback, though.
Yeah. So let your minds run wild. But yeah, we like converged on the midfield, like the fucking Hatfields and McCoys, like just like reckless abandon. So we got kicked out. Or no, I didn't get kicked out. It was pretty sick. Like for some reason, I didn't get kicked out of the game. 2 of their guys got kicked out, and 1 of our guys got kicked out. There's 200 people on the field beating the shit out of each other. Somehow they picked 3 guys, and they said, "You 3 guys out of here." Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know like
Nice.
what the reasoning was. I will know. I will note that our guy got kicked out because he absolutely fucking decimated the guy he was beating the shit out of. Like had the poor
He won.
Oh,
That's why he got kicked out?
yeah.
Okay.
Like he was undisputed in that fight.
They
So
gave him the belt and said, "You're kicked out."
Well, so like after I got off the ground, after like dealing with those 2 guys that jumped on top of me, I was just like watching. I was a spectator at that point. And I see this big motherfucker who's probably about 6'4". He was 265, 270. So he's a big dude. And he's got this poor guy on his knees, and he's just fucking. If I can like try to like, I can hear it from over where I'm at, and all you can hear is like,
okay.
just connecting to this dude's fucking face.
To narrate, Ryan just set the mic down so he could have both hands to make that sound.
Yeah, what do you want?
And look down intimately into the mic when he did
I
that.
bit my lip
like
too. I bit my lip too. I was like,
you looked at it like it was a wife that you love that you have to beat for some ungodly reason. That is the
it's
vibe
like
that I got.
Shamash the wife beater.
Shamash the wife beater.
Yep.
Yep.
So
And we've told that story, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody knows about Shamash.
All right, I'm not going back into it then.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
So I watched him. He just beat the shit. So those guys got kicked out. Anyway, we ended up losing the game. It was my last college football game. We ended up losing, but like I said, at that point, I really didn't give a shit.
Was it close or?
I think so. I can't remember. Like I didn't care at that point.
Okay.
Like win, lose, draw. I was ready to just get on the bus and go like finish out my last semester of college and just like be done with football. Like not have to worry about meetings, not have to worry about like, oh, coach heard that you did this. Like who gives a shit? I was just ready to like be done. So went to the locker room. You know, I decided I wasn't going to shower because I just didn't give a shit. I was ready to get on the bus. Get on the bus, go home. Which brings us to our sponsors. I'm excited about this sponsor.
Who's our sponsor today?
I'm excited about this sponsor because we have promoted a lot of things on this podcast.
Yeah.
But this one is the product that I used the most.
Okay.
I said I didn't shower after that last game, McKee. I
Why is
shower
that?
every day now.
Really?
Do you want to know why?
Why is that?
Because I use a product called Bear and Monster Soap.
Oh, I know this product.
Yeah. Have you used Bear and Monster Soap?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the viewers have noticed, but you've been telling me that I stink a lot less recently.
Well, you do.
And I think it is because of Bear and Monster Soap.
So let me tell you a little bit about Bear and Monster Soap. Mm-hmm. So Bear and Monster Soap is a company that is run out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Ooh,
and
fancy.
so it's an artisan soap company, and you know that they make good stuff because they're up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That's Amish country.
Yes.
And in order to compete with the Amish, you got to make some high quality shit.
Yes.
Like you
the
can't,
Amish make very good shit.
Yeah, you can't be making
to be in the same market. Like
100%.
You have to be good, or you're not in there.
And not only is Baron Monster in that market, they're not just in the conversation; they're dominating the market right now. They're dominating.
I did not know that.
So you can go give your money to those gypsy fucks that are the Amish.
Yeah.
Or you can give it to the best soap company out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I think they call it Lancaster whenever you're there.
Lancaster?
They call it Lancaster.
Is it
They
like
say
a
kiss. They say
regional
kiss.
thing? Like
yeah.
Like
they
a
say
dialect?
kiss whenever you're up there. Yeah.
Huh.
I say can, like Lancaster, and they say Lancaster.
I would say Lancaster too.
Yeah, I say Caster. But anyway, so don't give your money to those the Amish, they do got like 14,000 children.
Yeah.
Their soap ain't the soap.
Look, I'm gonna say if you're getting jam, go ahead and go to the Amish.
Yeah, okay.
Soap, it's pretty good. I'll tell you that. But our sponsor is better.
Baron
I use it
Monster,
personally.
yeah, 100%. So I've been using it. I use it every single night. My skin never been softer. I've never smelled better.
That's true.
I will give you this hack. I've been using it on my scalp as well.
Really?
Yeah, because I noticed that
Bar soap on the hair?
Bar soap on the hair. I haven't been using shampoo.
Really?
Have you noticed how light and fluffy and soft my hair's been?
That's true, especially after you teased it with this little
yeah, we got a little hair teaser over
here.
here. It's just something that we do. We like to stimulate our brain for the podcast.
I've been fucking with it the entire podcast,
and
to be honest
that
with you.
McKee's sounded smarter this whole podcast because he's been teasing the brain.
A lot smarter.
Not only because of the brain teaser, but because he's been using it on his scalp too. Baron Monster soap on his scalp too. And,
what's left of my scalp?
Okay, so it makes your hair softer, and I can't help but notice that McKee, those 3 hairs that you have left, soft.
Do look very good.
They are so soft, and I can't help but notice that today you decided to take those 3 hairs and you decided to French braid them.
No, you did that. Listen, don't lie during the ad read.
I thought he would look cute.
You said you wanted to braid my hairs when I got here.
I thought he would look cute.
I said, okay, you can, since I know that you want to so much.
Yeah, well, once again, I thought that you were going to look cute, and I was right. And whenever
that's fine. Just don't lie about it.
And whenever I was French braiding his hair, I was like, "Damn, dude, your hair is soft." Like, what have you been doing? He says, "Oh, you remember how you mentioned Baron Monster soap to me that day?" And I was like, "Yes, I remember mentioning it to you." You said, "I went and bought a shit ton, and I've been using it on my 3 hairs, every day."
I literally bought an industrial amount. The bottom cabinets in the bathrooms of our new barracks that we moved into a little bit ago are completely full of this soap. And in fact, I had to put the rest of it into my closet because it wouldn't fit. It's filled up the entire... Go look into your bathroom right now, the bottom of it. Both of those drawers, full. Completely. I mean the bottom part where you put your cleaner shit. It is just that soap.
And he said, for Clorox bleach, what do I need to clean this? What am I cleaning this with? Throws it out. Baron Monster soap. He put it in there. He said, "This is for all my cleaning needs now."
I don't need all that harsh shit when I can use Baron Monster soap.
So, Baron Monster soap realizes that they're working class people. Baron Monster soap. They're working class people. They work hard for a product that they hope working class people use.
Yep.
And our listeners, the hardest working people in the world.
Of course.
If there's 2 things that I know our listeners do, they work hard and they fuck.
Yep. Work hard and fuck.
That's all.
That is true.
That's it. So our listeners, after you're working hard and after you're fucking,
you gotta wash.
You gotta wash because you don't want to smell bad. So I know soap. Oh, soap's for girls. Soap's for such a girly thing. Absolutely not. Baron Monster considers the everyday male. And
especially the military male.
Absolutely.
And your face is fucked up. You shave every day. That's gotta do harm to your face. Baron Monster soap soothes that shit back to its original health.
Oh yeah, it's so softer than
your
a baby's
man leather
bottom.
will never be softer.
Yeah, and I'll be completely honest with you. You can go online and you can look up soaps for other men targeted soaps like Dr. Squatch or whatever that shit, and then you're gonna get those stupid bullshit ad reads where it's like, these soaps kill your testicles. Dr. Squatch is for the man that cuts down trees and shit. We're not here to tell you what a man is and isn't.
Yep.
We're here to tell you that if you're a hardworking individual, Baron Monster soap's for you. So if you're a man, oh no, soap so feminine. Bear Monster soap, they got you covered. They've got scents like beer soap. They've got bravery, daring, chivalry, courage.
Ooh.
That's the name of it, the soap.
Oh my God.
All of those things. All
of those inspire me. Yeah. And may I say before we continue, Dr. Sasquatch, if you get a YouTube ad for a soap, are you ever going to buy that fucking soap?
They're lowballing.
Yep.
That shit is garbage. It's like...
It's shit, and it pisses me off when it erupts whatever I'm watching on YouTube.
There's two things that I'll never do in this world. I'll never get Dr. Sasquatch soap, and I'll never play Raid Shadow Legends.
That's
Fuck
true.
both those things.
Fuck both of them.
Fuck your ad reads.
That's true.
So then for the everyday man, we got Mossy Woods, we got Mountain Peaks, we got Oatmeal Stout, we got Pumpkin Lager, we got Rough Riders.
Rough Riders.
The scent on that one, Mickey. So I'm going to tell you right now. I know that we got the tough guys that listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
But we also have the intellectual group.
Yep. We got the bar fighters and the smart guys.
Yep.
That also get bar fights.
We got the athletes and the mathletes.
Yep.
So not only do we have these rugged scents for the everyday man, but we got something for the nerds too.
What's that?
So I know every nerd loves Harry Potter. And I don't care if you say that you don't love Harry Potter, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows what house, and you know what I'm talking about, what Hogwarts house that you fall into. So, Baron Monster has made soaps specific to what house you belong to.
Oh, my God.
And this is...
I didn't know about this.
Bro, and this is something that, like, I'm not seeing any other soap companies do. They're saying, oh, you're a Ravenclaw? Here's some Ravenclaw soap. Oh, you're a Gryffindor?
Oh, my God.
So... I won't lie.
I'm sorry. Before we continue, what house are you?
And that's what I'm about to get to.
Okay.
That's what I'm about to get to. Is I am a Slytherin.
You really?
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm charming. I'm a smooth talker.
I wouldn't peg that though.
Well, what did you think? Gryffindor, right? Because I'm a hero.
Yeah, I mean, Gryffindor is number one, but I mean, to be honest, Slytherin would be the second. So I could see that somewhat, but I see you more as a Gryffindor.
I think it's because, like, so you can go to pottermore.com and you can figure out, and all of our listeners, you guys can do this, and you can go figure out what house you're sorted into before you go to Baron Monster, and you figure out what soap that you want to match your house. So I get Slytherin every time, and it's mostly because, like, has a lot to do with, like, my smooth talking and, like, the way that I, like, interact with people.
Smooth talking, smooth skin.
Yep. God dang, dude, I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt. So anyway, so I got the Slytherin one, and right now, if you want to go, I got their link pulled up right here.
What is that?
So right now, they are. Oh man, I lost it. Where'd it go?
He's fucking around in the ad read PDF and he's fucking it up.
Oh, I got it right here. I got it right here. Yeah. So I had the Slytherin house set, which is 2 artisan soaps.
Okay.
That come with it for the low cost.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, this is less than what you're paying for Netflix for these soaps.
What is this?
This soap lasts forever. So I got the Dungeon Common Room.
Okay.
Which it smells so good, and I'll tell you, like, these soaps have such a unique look to them, like gold flakes on the top.
Really?
The ones that I was using, yeah, gold flakes on the top, and they smell so good, great for my scalp. So figure out what house you are. Go to pottermore.com. Figure out what house you are. Then go to Baron Monster. And the way that you can find Baron Monster is you can follow them on Facebook or Instagram, any social media. They've got it all.
Okay.
Just search Bear, BEAR.
Okay.
And A&D, Monster, MONSTER.
Oh.
And follow them. They've got all of the links. They've got everything that you need for your products.
Okay.
Not only do they have this for the nerds.
Yes.
But they've got something for every American. And what I mean by that is Americans love holidays.
Yes.
They make soap specifically designed for each holiday. So McKee, I know that
really?
McKee, I know that your favorite holiday is coming
Kwanzaa?
up. They got the Kwanzaa one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Kwanzaa's out of season right now, so they're completely out of stock because, like, you know, like my entire,
I understand, but if I gotta stock up,
my entire Jew family was like 8 crazy nights, more like 8 bars of soap.
That's true.
So every night I was getting 8 bars of soap.
Okay.
So, you know, 8 times 8, do the math. I'm not going to do it. I'm not that type of Jew. And we'll figure it out.
Okay.
So, your favorite your favorite holiday's coming up, McKee.
What's that?
Valentine's Day.
God damn.
And I know that it's your favorite.
Why do you have to do this to me in
I know
an
that
ad read?
and because your ex-wife Bethany left you, I once again.
Why you keep bringing this up?
Because you
I
need to
haven't
move past
healed.
it. You need to move past it.
I haven't healed
Well,
yet.
this is a way that you can move on by using Baron Monster soap. They have Valentine's edition.
Are you telling me that Baron Monster soap will not only smoothen my skin, soften my scalp, and make me a better person, but it will also cure my heartache?
I'm saying that it won't cure your heartache, but I am saying that it will help you find the next love of your life.
Oh my God. Now, how much did this cost? Just to cure my achy, breaky heart and move on.
Oh, so each bar of soap, the way that artisanal soap works is whenever it cures, it changes in weight. So what it does is holes will come in it whenever it cures.
Okay.
So the lighter the weight, the lighter the bar of soap that you want, the cheaper it is. They're not here to screw you over. They're not here to screw you over. They're not here to say, hey, here's one bar of soap, and then one guy gets a hefty bar of soap, and then you get that cheap bar of soap. They're not here about that.
So it's per weight.
It's per weight. So they
My
will weigh
God,
it out.
that is an honest business
It's an honest business. Yeah, these people over here at Baron Monster, they say, well, we're not going to fuck you over. They're saying, hey, we're here to clean you up, find you the love of your life.
That's true.
So not only that, but Baron Monster, they did a great job. Whenever they reached out to us, they said, yo, we love the podcast. We are torpedoes ourselves. They sent me some samples. So
Okay.
any of you torpedoes down in the comments, you write a comment. What we're going to do is we're going to have a draw, and we're going to announce who the winner is next week. I've got 2 bars of their holiday soap.
Yes.
That
For
you will
Christmas holiday? Or?
It's Christmas holiday soap.
Okay.
I was a little bit late with the ad read, but I've got
That's us. That's on
on us. That's not on Baron Monster. Go check them out. Go type in the comments, and we've got 2 bars of Christmas holiday soap.
Yep.
That is yours completely free to try out. That's
Really?
Baron Monster said we want them to have a great experience. Here's some free soap.
Huh. Now that is a good deal.
That's a company right there.
You type into a bar, and if you get picked, free soap.
Yep.
That's all you got to do is type in.
You just
anything.
comment down below.
You can say your favorite or least favorite race of people.
Yeah, 100%.
And we'll pick off of that.
Yeah, and mostly we'll probably it's the one that we agree with, so choose wisely. You know, listen to the podcast, figure out which one.
Yeah.
Type down below, and you can receive 2 bars of free Baron Monster soap, the best soap that I've ever had.
Really?
Absolutely.
Damn. That's high praise. Coming from a soap man such as yourself.
Yeah,
I know there's many days where you barge into the room, just like a Seinfeld episode.
Yep.
Come into my room, Jerry, and you tell me about a new soap that you've tried. And since you've tried this Baron Monster soap, it is the only soap I've ever heard about.
I can't quit talking about it.
Dove is no more. Dove? Who?
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
100%. And Dove is like Dove for men, Dove for women.
Yep.
Baron Monster was like, why don't you get that shit out of here?
Yep.
Baron
Too
Monster
confusing.
Baron Monster for all. But you want to sound
Especially in 2021 with all these different. You can be any gender you want to. Baron Monster doesn't give a shit.
There's
don't. No men. There's no women. It's for you.
Yeah, they say, oh, you want to smell like a volcano in Hawaii?
That's true.
We've got Vesuvius. They've got a soap called Vesuvius.
Oh
and I'll tell you this straight up,
God.
Mickey. I'll tell you this right now. It actually looks like a volcano.
Really?
It's wild.
Now I'm telling you. Now, and this is I've tried Baron Monster and I like it a lot, and I'm a big fan. But I'm a clean scent guy.
Okay.
Now I've heard all these out there outlandish things that a lot of people who are flashy are into. And granted, I can be on my flashy side,
okay,
but I'm a Febreze. I'm a clean linen guy.
Okay.
Are there clean scents for me?
That is so funny that you said that because earlier today, McKee, I was perusing through their soaps.
Okay.
And I was like, I wonder, these names are great.
Yeah.
You get the Harry Potter soaps, or you get the sweet candy corn artisan soap, or you get the Blood Moon artisan soap. You get all of this stuff. Ooh, and I was like, yeah, the Blood Moon. Do you want to take a look at that? It's that one right there.
Oh my God, they're all fancy too.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't just smell like pieces of art.
What I'm
they
saying.
look like pieces
these
of
are the
art.
2 that I got right here. These are the Slytherin soaps that I got right here that I've been using.
Oh my god, those look amazing.
Yeah, so like we're not blowing smoke up your ass. Figured out, but like so we can go to this one right here, and with every single bar, you just click on the item's details, and it tells you what scent you're looking for. So somebody that has that clean linen, that kind of like that fresh scent that you're looking for there, Connor, you go you look at a bar soap, you click on it, and you go, I wonder what that smells like. Go to the items details. It'll tell you, look, I just clicked on one right here that says, I'm going to screw this name up. Balsam, Pine, and Apple Artisan Soap.
Ooh.
So description. A unique winter blend of juicy apple, cassis, jasmine, and Siberian fir.
My God.
Yeah, I know. And then it goes in and it tells you all the ingredients that are made. So you can go and you can find a soap company that you use, and you can't pronounce half the names.
Yep.
You go here and you're like, oh, this uses olive oil.
Yeah.
This uses apple extract.
I know all these things.
Yeah, you're like,
None of this is going to have me get ball cancer, and I'm not going to be able to have kids. We got enough of that at Second Radio Battalion.
Yeah, and you know
the curse of only having women children. This soap is not going to contribute to that.
Do you know how many lawsuits Baron Monster has had against them for ball cancer? None. You're absolutely right.
Not
you didn't
a
even
single one.
And so that's how you know that this is a company that you can trust. And honestly, I'm gonna reach out to them and I'm gonna say, Baron Monster, you need to change it to Baron Monster in parentheses 0 ball cancer cases. 100%. Like you'll sell it. It'll come out like hotcakes
to show people what you're about.
So once again, go onto your Instagram, go onto Google, go onto whatever, type in Baron Monster. It'll take you to the website. And if you want those 2 free bars of our Christmas soap, comment down below. Best comment, the comment that we like the best. Hey, you know what? We're not going to tie you down. We're not going to say what it needs to be. We don't need it. We don't need it to be clever. You know what? You just type whatever you want into the comments. You get 2 free bars of soap, and that's.
God.
I ain't no scientist, but I know that's a good deal.
Yeah, 6 seconds of work for 2 free bars of soap. I'm telling you, if I'm trying to buy high brand soap that's not Baron Monster right now, I'm working 3 hours to get that money.
100%. You know what? 3 hours and yes, maybe you do smell good at the end of that with the other guy's soap.
Yeah.
But where's your time going? You're working to pay for those bars of soap.
Exactly.
With this artisanal soap, it's pennies on the dollar. You're not paying for nothing. For those other soaps, you're paying so much and you're working so much that you ain't going out on dates.
That's
you think
true.
You're finding the love of your life while you're working to pay for Dr. Squatch?
You might smell good, but you're not fucking at that point.
Bro, and
if our listeners do two
things.
Work hard, fuck hard.
That's it. That's great. Hey, and honest to God, I know that anybody that's listening to this probably doesn't think this is a genuine ad read. This is swear
real.
To God, this is real. This is a real ad read.
This is a real ad read.
So go check out Baron Monster. Great company. Out of it's American made. Go check them out. And you won't be disappointed. Don't forget to leave that comment down below. Nikki, how'd you feel about our first genuine ad read?
That was a good ad read. I felt good. Yeah, I have no idea how long that went. I hope it went for 45 minutes. That would be very hilarious to look back at this and see that we had like 25 minutes of episode and then the rest of it just be ad read. Like that would be hilarious to me. But I felt like it went really good. It's a good product. I endorse it. I use it personally.
Oh, we're still
going. So it's something I stand behind.
Yeah, well, 100%. Like I'm not lying. I've been using it every night. It smells great. I feel like I'm still in the ad read mode. Like I just can't stop talking about Baron Monster.
It's not even. They paid for a very small amount of time, and I love this product so much that I don't give a shit what they paid for. I'll give them the whole goddamn episode.
Hey, you know what?
I'll go until the computer dies or I run out of hard drive space.
You know what? I'm gonna mail them the money back that they sent us for this ad read.
Yeah,
that's how much I love this product.
Honestly, I don't need to get paid for this. This is something that I want to do.
You know
I have a passion for this. I have knowledge on it. I love the product. I know how it works, and I'm here to go.
You know what? I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice to the Marine Corps, and I'm putting in an application to Baron Monster. I'm trying to work there full time.
Fuck the Marine Corps. I'm working in the marketing department.
Also,
I'm doing ad reads.
Those thoughts do not reflect the Marine Corps. We got to say that. I got that brief.
That's true. That's true.
We got that brief. Apparently, my life can be completely ruined if I disagree with President Trump or President-elect Joe Biden, if I ever have anything that I disagree with them, I'm not allowed to speak my mind because my life will be over. Apparently.
That's true. Well, to clarify, I do agree with the Marine Corps and the U.S. government 100% and could never think any way otherwise. Even if I wanted to, my brain doesn't work that way.
The Commandant's my uncle.
So when I said that, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Yep.
Completely a joke.
Yep.
But I do agree with Baron Monster Soap.
And this is a comedy podcast, so anything that we say, do not take it out.
It all falls under parody.
Don't take it out of line. Yep. And this whole time, like I know you guys can't see it, but the whole time we're putting air quotes around everything that we're saying.
Yeah, anything that you think is serious and could be used to incriminate me or like something that I'm not technically allowed to do or anything like that, I'm putting air quotes, so it's a joke. And that legally negates it.
I will say this, though, that I have never once put air quotes around the word pedophile when talking about McKee. Anyway,
all right,
McKee,
well,
you want to
my
go...
defense lawyer is looking at you with a very scornful look right now because when I have my defense lawyer on every episode of this podcast, actually, by the way. He just hasn't said anything.
Keep releasing... Yet we keep releasing episodes because everything that I say, he goes, my hands are tied. He doesn't say that. No, he doesn't say that. He said because of the double jeopardy statute that I can't be tried again, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to court. And as long as I'm not going to court, I don't care. Okay. Well, whatever. We gotta...
He's nodding. He's nodding right now.
Hey, whatever, dude. Push that Jew in the corner. Don't let him talk too much. I'm allowed to say it. I'm allowed to say it.
Okay.
We got everything that I kind of wanted to touch on today, which was just the Minority Report.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I wanted to talk about is Minority Report, and I feel like I talked about it okay.
Yeah.
We didn't get really into it, but whatever.
Well, we got what we needed.
We got what we needed out of it. So we do have a few fan letters.
Oh, my. I don't have any of the fan letters. Did you get them?
I got one right here.
Okay. Do you want to go?
Yeah, let me open it up.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. This one's actually to me. I know that every time that I read fan mail, you think that it's to you. And that's, if you look back in our history books, yes, 100%. Every time that I read fan mail, it's to McKee, but one of the...
Because I'm the fan favorite.
One of the few... Well, if you go back and you see who's been writing you, it's been an 8-year-old boy that wanted to...
They've all been in favor of me, though. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They have been in favor of me.
100%. They do like you better. It's because, you're holes. But anyway, so what you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean,
this one's
I
actually,
can't do anything
this
about
one's
that.
actually for me.
Okay.
Here we go. Dear Mr. Restemeyer, that's a little bit formal, but hey, don't worry, listener, you can call me Ryan.
Court summons?
Don't worry. Yeah. This is I just got served.
Yeah. Okay.
It's let me see here. I don't got my cheaters on, so it's taking me a second to read this. I have been listening to your podcast since day one, and it is a huge success. Dang, okay.
Huge. Did he write it huge?
Yeah. He actually left the H off.
Donald Trump?
He left the H off, and he put huge.
Absolutely
it's a huge success. I've been listening to it on repeat every day.
Yeah.
Connor's okay, but I don't particularly like his stance on anything. Well, you win some, you lose some.
I wish he would specify so that I could address that.
Oh, look, he specifies right here.
What does he say?
I definitely don't like the way that he diddles little kids. Well, don't we all?
Well,
Nobody likes it.
I didn't do that.
Nobody likes it.
No, the court couldn't prove that, and I don't do that.
A writer, whoever's writing in, he's PP. He's post-pedophile, so let him go.
No, I'm NP. Never been a pedophile.
He's NP.
Never.
Like he's in pedophile right now.
No,
NP.
No, like
NP.
the letter. No, not IN, like the letter N, as in never or non-pedophile.
Okay.
Yes.
Not yet pedophile.
No.
He's grooming.
Okay. No.
So let me get back to my.
Okay.
Let me get back to this listener's letter. I don't particularly like the way that he's a pedophile. I can tell that you're a straight shooter, and I was wondering if you would like to be in my cat. I just looked.
In your what?
And this letter was dated 6 months ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's dated 6 months ago.
Okay.
Let me read the rest of this.
Damn, I
was
need
wondering
to go to the
if you would like to be part of my cabinet.
Okay.
Being the president of the United States is very busy work.
Wait, who is this?
At the bottom it says, yours truly, Donnie J. Trump.
Really?
Donnie J. Trump wrote me a letter. I wish we would have... If you would have checked the P.O. box, you scumbag.
I'm sorry.
I would have been a cabinet member for the greatest president of the United States, because that's what I legally have to say. The greatest president of the United States, I 100% believe that. I could have been a cabinet member, and you went and you screwed up my life.
Look, I'm sorry, but you have a key too. Just because it's my job responsibility doesn't mean that you can't also do it.
Well, I'll tell you what, the van doesn't drive so great nowadays. It starts and it stops. I'm worried.
Yes, but this was 6 months ago. Come on, man. The van drove great then.
Okay, whatever. So either way, you screwed up my life.
Oh, my.
I could have been a cabinet. He goes on and on about how great I am. I'm not going to get into the details, but Donnie, I appreciate you listening to Octothorpe. Diehard Torpedo. Apparently, he's been listening since day one. He listens to it on repeat. We appreciate it, Mr. President. Love your policies.
Yes.
Love them.
Love them.
And then Mickey's got a letter over here.
Yeah, I got a letter here. Let me open it on up.
Yeah, that's the sound that McKee makes when he opens letters.
Yeah, it's because my hands move so fast that it's the wind that opens them. I don't tear into them. All right, we're back. For the first time in Octothorpe history, it was actually Ryan that needed to piss.
I had to piss really
very
bad.
desperately.
Yep.
I had to piss too, but it wasn't me that stopped it this time.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of beers. So good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We'll go back into the fan mail, and I have a letter here. We're doing 2 per episode now, just so we don't drag it on, because there's so much fan mail here that it would be 2.5 hours.
Honestly, you can't walk through my house. You're getting paper cuts.
I mean, really. I come in and it's like a hoarder's house in here.
Yeah.
I really he calls to me and he has to explain the route through this labyrinth that is the fan mail.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm going to be attacked by a minotaur. Like
you're like, well, McKee. He's like, oh, where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm over here by the boxes.
Yep. He left breadcrumbs this week. It actually helped a lot for me to find you.
You like that? Okay.
Yeah, last time
right.
I did get lost for about 30 minutes.
We
I know.
got a rat problem, but
yeah.
If you can find me, hey, it's worth it.
I mean, if you're a listener and you're wondering why these are coming out so infrequently, you're like, oh, once a week, that's so infrequent. I need more. It's because I get lost in this labyrinth of the fan mail. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm never going to tell you to stop sending in fan mail.
Yeah.
But
whoa, Nelly. I ain't gonna say it, but whoa,
I'm
Nelly.
not saying anything, but it does take a while to get through all this.
Unless you're President Trump, President Trump, I do not want to offend you. Keep sending letters in.
Yes, of course.
Of course, like you've got the pass. Mickey's uncle, maybe hold off on it.
Yeah, we got a lot of those. We got like 2 or 3 boxes that's just that right now. And
there's a lot of uncles with kiss marks on the envelope and shit from his uncle. It's we don't like it here.
Christmas is enough. I see you during Christmas.
Yeah.
We watch The Fresh Prince. That's it.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to this letter. And I do already have it open, so I don't need to open it again. Let me pull it out here.
Oh, looks like that letter's made out of water.
Sorry, it's actually a 12-foot by 12-foot paper. I'm just unfolding it all here.
Oh, it's making that thunderstorm noise. Okay.
Yeah, that's me because I unfold it so fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's all open here. Do you see it? Can you see it from this angle?
Hold on. Let me put my cheaters on.
I think that's you.
That does look like me.
Yeah, that's you. That's you getting fucked in the ass.
Is that a Crayola drawing?
Yes. Well, I don't know. This could be colored pencils. Now, one or the other. But anyway, it's...
Hold on. First off, they captured me pretty well.
Yeah. I will say I recognize it right away. Even though it is just stickmen, I could tell from the nose.
Yeah, from the nose, yeah.
I could tell from the nose that this is Ryan getting fucked in the ass by another stick figure. And it looks like he likes it.
Well, what's the stick figure behind? Who is that?
Honestly...
I'll tell you what, here, hand it over here. Let me see. Let me take a better look.
Yeah. Can you see it there?
Bro, is that Hulk Hogan?
Hold on. Oh my God.
Is that a cartoon stick picture of Hulk Hogan?
That's Hulk Hogan fucking you in the ass.
He's sodomizing me.
Oh my God. Sodomizing.
Well,
that is a technical term, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
The sodomizing is in the butt or the mouth.
There's no.
Yeah, if you look in his speech bubbles above him, he's pulling my hair, which it looks like I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
And he says, "Hold on, brother."
Yeah.
Damn.
Is that what that? that handwriting's kind of sloppy. I mean, the artist rendition of you getting fucked in the ass is very, like, it looks very realistic. But I don't know, the text bubbles, maybe they were running out of time. They wanted to get it in for this.
They're scribbling it in. They wanted to get in before the new year.
Yep.
Once again, we were late to the P.O. box.
That's our bad. That's
all McKee. Well, not our bad.
Well,
it's
you
it's
have
your
a key
bad.
too. May I remind you?
It's your bad. It's your job. I'm the fucking star of the podcast, and you're the minion that picks up the
You
mail.
see yourself as a star.
Nope.
All I'm saying,
Hey,
most
we
of
were
the
on a
fan
break.
letters, most of the fan letters coming to me. All right.
Yeah. Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. I'm a star.
Finally, he conceded something. Whatever.
No,
dude.
I said
that
whatever.
That is the weakest argument I've ever heard from you.
Me saying whatever is not agreeing with you. It's just saying I don't have time for your pea brain to wrap around what I'm talking about over here.
That's because you don't have an argument.
Whatever.
Well, anyway, let me show you this picture of you getting fucked in the ass. You see that?
Well, I'll tell you what. Hulk Hogan, not the worst person in the world to be having sex with.
I mean, I guess you're still getting fucked in the ass at the end of the day.
And is there something wrong with that?
I didn't say that.
You sure implied that there was something wrong with that?
No, I didn't imply anything.
He says.
No,
he
it's
says,
you
He
implying
says the
it.
coloreds
No.
and
No.
and McKee is homophobic.
No, that's not true. Am I gonna have to cut this real soon again, and we're just gonna have to end the episode on me yelling while you say some
by the way,
ridiculous things about me?
No. We don't have to cut it.
Okay.
Do you want to do the outro?
Do you have anything special?
I don't have anything special. No.
I don't have anything special either. Just to wish you have a great day. Keep working hard, keep fucking like I know you do, and tune back in next week.
Yeah, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yep, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
R.I.P.
Bye bye.